Hello everyone. Please note that this is a NotebookLM video presentation. Thank you NotebookLM. Hope you find it useful.
All right, let's talk about one of the biggest, most exciting shifts happening in AI right now. We're moving way beyond just simple chatbots to something, well, something much, much bigger. We're talking about the incredible leap from individual AI agents to these coordinated intelligent systems we call Agentic AI. So here's how we're going to break it all down. First, we'll touch on the post-ChatGPT explosion that really kicked this all off. Then we'll define exactly what an AI agent is and see how that's evolving into agentic AI. We'll put them side by side, check out some real-world examples, and then we'll look ahead to the future.
To really get a handle on where all this is headed, we have to look back at the moment that basically changed everything. It all started with a tool that I'm pretty sure you've heard of.
Now, agent-like AI has been around for decades, kind of bubbling under the surface. But then, November 2022 happened. The release of ChatGPT was like a starting gun for a new race. All of a sudden, people didn't just want an AI that could write a nice email, they wanted an AI that could do things. And boom, a massive surge in interest for more autonomous AI.
So that brings us to the big question. What exactly is an AI agent? Let's start with this foundational concept, our soloist in this new AI orchestra.
Okay, that sounds super technical, right? But let's just break it down. In simple terms, an AI agent is a single, smart program that's designed to do a specific job all on its own. It's not just generating text, it's actively taking steps to reach a goal.
And at its heart, every single agent runs on this constant, simple loop. First, it perceives its environment. It looks at a user prompt or some new data. Second, it uses its LLM brain to reason about what to do next. And finally, it takes action. It searches the web, calls a tool, whatever it needs to do. And it just keeps doing that over and over, perceive, reason, act, until the job is done.
So what you've got here are these highly specialized, autonomous workers. Think of an agent that only filters your email, or one that only manages your calendar. They're amazing at their one specific thing, but they operate alone.
But what happens when the job is just too big for one specialist? What if you need to research a topic, write a report, and then format it? A single agent just isn't going to cut it. And that's where Agentic AI comes in. And trust me, this is a huge paradigm shift.
Yeah, we're way beyond a solo act now. Agentic AI is a team sport. It's a whole system of these digital specialists. So you might have a research agent, a writing agent, and an editing agent, all working together, communicating to get a bigger job done.
And look, this isn't just a minor upgrade. The research backs this up. Shifting to a multi-agent system totally changes what's possible. It unlocks completely new levels of scalability and adaptability that you just can't get with a single agent.
All right, so let's really nail this down. Let's put these two concepts side by side to see just how different they really are.
The difference really just boils down to this. An AI agent works by itself. It's a lone wolf. But an agentic AI system, it's all about collaboration to tackle these big, complex goals. And that means you need a much more sophisticated architecture, usually with a central orchestrator agent that acts like a project manager for the whole team.
Honestly, the best way to get this is the soloist versus the orchestra analogy. An AI agent is like a virtuoso violinist, absolutely brilliant at playing their one part perfectly. But an agentic AI system, that's the full orchestra. You've got all the different sections, all the different instruments, and they all have to be coordinated by a conductor, our orchestrator agent, to perform a beautiful, complex symphony.
Let's bring this home. Literally, your smart thermostat, that's an AI agent. It has one job, keep the house at the temperature you set. But an agentic smart home, now that's a system. It coordinates a weather agent, a scheduling agent, an energy agent. It sees a heat wave is coming, checks when electricity is cheapest, and pre-cools the house ahead of time. See the difference? It's achieving a much bigger, smarter goal through collaboration. Okay, so that's the theory. But what does this stuff actually do out in the wild? Let's look at some real applications.
You can just see the leap in what's possible here. A solo agent can filter your email or handle a simple support ticket. That's useful for sure, but it's limited. An agentic orchestra, on the other hand, can act as a full-blown research assistant for you. Or it could even coordinate a whole team of robots in an orchard to make sure they're picking fruit at the perfect time. The scope is just exponentially bigger.
Now, as you can probably guess, conducting a whole orchestra, well, that comes with its own set of headaches.
This new paradigm is incredibly powerful, but it also creates some brand new challenges we have to figure out.
For our solo agent, the problems are kind of baked right into the LLM that powers it. We're talking about things like hallucinating facts, not really understanding cause and effect, or just failing when it comes to long-term planning. These are fundamental limits of its core brain.
But for agentic AI, the problems get way more complex. These are system-level failures. I mean, what if the agents can't agree on the goal? Or what if one agent makes a mistake that cascades through the whole system and just poisons the entire project? Managing all these moving parts to prevent total chaos is the name of the game.
So how do you fix this? How do you get this orchestra to play together? Well, a huge piece of the puzzle is standardization, getting all the agents to speak the same language. For example, there's a protocol proposed by Google that outlines 5 core principles for how agents should talk to each other. Think of it like creating universal sheet music so any agent from any developer can join the orchestra and play its part perfectly.
Ultimately, when you step back, what we're really seeing is this incredible evolution from individual digital workers to coordinated digital organizations. And that leaves us with this one big, kind of mind-bending question to chew on. If a single AI agent is a new kind of employee, is an agentic AI system the blueprint for an entirely new kind of company? Now that's something to think about.